Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to say thank you to the moderator who has given me time. I am Meidi Kulsum, a representative of English Education Department, Maksum University. Today, I would like to present a paper entitled Massive Open Online Course in Supporting Learner Self-Regulated Learning Strategies. In this very good occasion, I would like to convey some points to all of you. The first one is the introduction of this present study. Second one is literature review. Third one, methodology. Fourth one, result and discussion. And then the last one is conclusion and recommendation. Okay, without further ado, let's take a look at the first points. It is about the introduction of this study. This study is backgrounded by the effect of COVID-19 pandemic. Students are suggested to study from home. It forces them to become independent learners. By this condition, many educators pay attention to this case and try to help students to become to learn autonomously. One of the solutions over is massive open online courses. For that reason, the objective of this present study is to provide insight to the role of MOOC features in supporting learner self-regulated learning strategies during COVID-19 outbreak. Okay, next one, we are going to move to literature review. A research must be supported by a literature review. However, today I would like to tell to all of you about the theory of MOOC and also self-regulated learning strategies. It is important for you to know about this one. So what is MOOC? MOOC is actually the new generation of online learning environment. It also could be categorized as distant learning by using various of communication. MOOC has converted the way to get knowledge by online. Okay, students from more than a few geographical areas are gathered in an online location where they can learn according to what they like best and based on their own style. Considering that MOOC can accommodate a huge number of learners, it is stated that MOOC could offer solution for Indonesian learners regarding that the huge population and limited number of teachers in Indonesia. Therefore, MOOCs are suitable for Indonesian, moreover in this pandemic situation. In online learning context, one of the key for learners to accomplish their goals is their capabilities for self-regulated learning. Self-regulated learning strategies are defined as the process and action aimed at acquisition of information or skill which engage activities, purposes, and one perception of instrumentality. This ensures that online learners can encourage to provide the method to make their learning process more efficient and to perform optimally. Next one, we are going to move to the methodology of this research. This study employed qualitative descriptive method by using questionnaire as adapted from Littlejohn and Milligan in 2015 as the main instrument of this study and supported by semi-structured interview. The questionnaire contains two parts. The first part refers to the biographic questions and learners' experiences. The second part is associated with 12 items which explore the contribution of MOOC tools in encouraging self-regulated learning strategies of the learners. And then finally, we are going to move to the result and discussion. There are some points actually that I'm going to convey to all of you. The first one is about the general role of the MOOC in supporting learner self-regulated learning strategies during COVID-19 outbreak. This is just the general. Based on the data result, it is found that most of the online learners seem to perceive this online learning environment positively. It could encourage them to be self-regulated learners. Moreover, the learning materials design in this MOOC could also encourage the online learners to regulate their own learning. The tasks given in this MOOC force them to be more disciplined, to regulate their own learning. As a result, based on the explanation before, it can be concluded that almost all of the learners perceive that these MOOCs could encourage their self-regulated learning strategies. It was proven by the result from questionnaire. It shows that more than 95% learners perceive this MOOC positively. And then the next one is we move to another subtopics. It is about the features of this MOOC. The first one is the communication features to support the learner interaction. It is shown from the result of the questionnaire that more than 95%, exactly 96.2% of the online learners believe that communication features can encourage their interaction in MOOC. One of the most preferred communication features by the learners is course group discussion. It is conducted in Facebook group discussion actually. So it uses social media to support the communication features. It allows the instructor to post information, quizzes the learners, and also learning materials. Additionally, by these features, learners can post their views and ask questions related to the course materials given by the instructor. They also can receive any feedback from the other learners, for example, and also, of course, from the instructor. And the next one is still about the features of this MOOC. It is related to the assessment. Assessment features to support in evaluating learners' understanding. Assessment features consist of course materials, namely online quizzes, questions of the day, weekly exercises given in handbook, and then the last one, final test. So in MOOCs also there is a final test like comments classes. Okay, beside the communication features, I told to all of you that before there are two features. First one, communication, and then the second one is assessment features. There are actually another features which are not mentioned by the learners, and also it didn't mention in this research too, such as my achievement, member, my inbox, and then the last one, notification. The reason why all these features not included in this research, because those features are enabled to maximize the learner's self-regulated learning strategies. And then that's all for the result and discussion. We move to the conclusion of this present study. The first one is the MOOC learning environment could force the learners to be more self-regulated by facilitating them some useful features. I told you before that the very useful features is first communication, and then the second one is assessment features. And it also offers solution for financial and practical constraint for Indonesian learners during this pandemic. Next one, the next finding is MOOC could be an option for Indonesian learners to develop their competencies and other knowledges which are not taught and also which are not conducted in classroom activities, particularly for those who live in remote area which has a lack of support to facilitate additional courses. The next one, we are going to move to recommendation. Okay, so that's the conclusion. Next, I would like to propose some recommendation. It is related to the other features. The other features such as my achievement, member, and my inbox, and also notifications seems do not support the whole aspect of learner strategies. Therefore, it is suggested for MOOC developers to improve the feature provided in MOOC platform that could maximize the usage of self-regulated learning strategies by reflecting learners' prior knowledge and self-regulated learning model. So that's all from me. for today. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any question, you can propose it to me. My partner Andre Julius, as the third presenter, as the third author of this paper, will answer your questions. Thank you very much. I close this session by saying Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.